Nuclear testing, a threat to global security. The development and testing of nuclear weapons pose a significant threat to global security. The international community has long recognized this danger. Treaties, such as the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty, aim to prevent nuclear proliferation. Monitoring for nuclear tests is crucial to enforcing these treaties and ensuring global safety. The consequences of nuclear testing extend far beyond the immediate blast zone. Radioactive fallout can contaminate vast areas. This poses serious health risks to humans and the environment. Furthermore, nuclear testing fuels an arms race. It increases global tensions and the risk of nuclear conflict. Effective monitoring and detection of nuclear tests are essential to deterring potential violators. They are also crucial for holding countries accountable for their actions. A robust monitoring system helps maintain the integrity of international treaties. It serves as a safeguard against the proliferation of these devastating weapons. Seismic signals, the telltale signs of nuclear tests. Detecting underground nuclear explosions relies heavily on seismic monitoring. Seismic waves are vibrations that travel through the Earth. These waves are generated by various events, including earthquakes and explosions. Scientists use sensitive instruments called seismometers to detect and analyze these waves. Nuclear explosions generate distinct seismic signals that differentiate them from natural earthquakes. Explosions produce a sharper, more impulsive seismic wave compared to the longer, more complex waves of an earthquake. By analyzing the characteristics of these signals, scientists can identify the source of the event. Seismic monitoring networks are strategically located around the world. They provide comprehensive coverage for detecting any suspicious seismic activity. These networks play a vital role in monitoring compliance with international treaties. They act as an early warning system for potential nuclear tests. Earthquakes, a potential mask for nuclear explosions. A recent study has revealed a concerning possibility. Earthquakes could potentially mask the seismic signals of underground nuclear tests. This discovery has significant implications for global security and the effectiveness of nuclear test monitoring. The study, conducted by researchers at Los Alamos National Laboratory, found that seismic signals from earthquakes and explosions can overlap. This overlap can make it difficult to distinguish between the two events. The closer the earthquake and explosion are in both time and location, the more challenging detection becomes. This finding challenges previous assumptions about the reliability of seismic monitoring. It highlights the need for a more nuanced understanding of how earthquakes might complicate nuclear test detection. The study raises concerns about the potential for countries to exploit this phenomenon to conceal nuclear tests. Overlapping signals, reducing detection success rates. The study's findings reveal a concerning decrease in detection success rates when earthquakes and explosions coincide. Researchers used data from past nuclear tests and simulated various scenarios. They discovered a significant drop in the ability to accurately identify explosions when earthquakes occur nearby. Normally, detectors can identify a small 1.7-ton underground explosion with a 97% success rate. However, if an earthquake occurs within 100 seconds and about 250 kilometers of the explosion, the success rate drops to 37%. In earthquake swarms, where multiple earthquakes occur in a short period, the detection rate for explosions plummets from 92% to a mere 16%. This reduction in detection accuracy is particularly alarming in seismically active regions. Countries with a history of nuclear testing, such as North Korea, are often located in areas prone to earthquakes. This overlap between natural and man-made seismic events poses a significant challenge for monitoring efforts. Section 5. Challenging previous assumptions about detection. The recent study contradicts previous beliefs about the ability to differentiate between earthquake and explosion signals. A 2012 report suggested that earthquake signals could not effectively hide explosion signals. However, the new research highlights the limitations of previous understanding. The 2012 report likely did not account for the complexity of seismic wave propagation in the Earth's subsurface. The new study used more sophisticated modeling techniques and a larger dataset. This allowed researchers to identify the potential for signal overlap that was previously overlooked. This discovery underscores the importance of continuous research and development in the field of nuclear test monitoring. As technology advances and our understanding of seismic waves improves, it is crucial to adapt monitoring techniques to address emerging challenges. Section 6. Implications for global security and regional stability. The ability of earthquakes to mask nuclear tests has far-reaching implications for global security. This discovery raises concerns about the potential for countries to exploit this phenomenon to conduct clandestine nuclear tests. It also undermines the effectiveness of international treaties aimed at preventing nuclear proliferation. The findings of this study are particularly relevant to regions like North Korea. The Korean peninsula is seismically active, making it challenging to differentiate between natural earthquakes and potential nuclear tests. North Korea's history of nuclear testing and its secretive nature further heighten concerns. The potential for undetected or misinterpreted nuclear tests could lead to miscalculations and escalate tensions between nations. It also undermines trust in the international community's ability to monitor and enforce compliance with non-proliferation treaties. Section 7. Unmasking the deception. The study's methodology. To investigate the potential for earthquakes to mask nuclear tests, researchers employed a novel approach using existing data. Instead of conducting new explosions, they utilized data from past nuclear tests at the Nevada National Security Site. They combined this data with seismic recordings of earthquakes to simulate various scenarios. By reducing the strength of explosion signals and mixing them with earthquake data, researchers were able to test the limits of detection capabilities. They systematically varied the timing and proximity of the simulated events to assess the impact on detection success rates. This methodology allowed researchers to conduct a comprehensive analysis without the need for new, potentially hazardous nuclear tests. The study's findings provide valuable insights into the challenges of nuclear test monitoring and highlight the need for ongoing research in this area. Section 8. Beyond seismic data, complementary detection methods. While seismic monitoring remains a primary method for detecting nuclear tests, it is not foolproof. The potential for earthquakes to mask explosion signals underscores the importance of employing complementary detection methods. One such method is radionuclide monitoring. Nuclear explosions release radioactive materials into the atmosphere. These radionuclides can be detected by specialized sensors located around the world. Analyzing the presence and characteristics of these radionuclides can provide evidence of a nuclear test. While seismic signals might be masked by earthquakes, radionuclides provide independent confirmation of a nuclear event. However, detecting radionuclides can be delayed depending on factors such as weather patterns and the explosion's depth. Combining seismic and radionuclide data enhances the reliability of nuclear test monitoring. Section 9. The future of nuclear test detection. The discovery that earthquakes can mask nuclear tests presents a significant challenge to global security efforts. However, it also serves as a catalyst for innovation and improvement in the field of nuclear test detection. Future research should focus on developing more sophisticated algorithms and analytical techniques. These advancements can help differentiate between earthquake and explosion signals, even in complex seismic environments. Integrating artificial intelligence and machine learning into data analysis can also enhance detection capabilities. International cooperation is crucial for maintaining a robust and effective nuclear test monitoring system. Sharing data, expertise, and resources among nations can strengthen global efforts to prevent nuclear proliferation and ensure a safer world. The findings of this study should serve as a call to action for the international community to strengthen its commitment to nuclear non-proliferation.